Here's an AFN News update for you. I'm Bronson Woodruff. A federal judge heard arguments at a hearing on Monday on whether he should temporarily block a new Louisiana law that requires the Ten Commandments to be displayed in every public school classroom by January 1st. Louisiana, a reliably Republican state in the Bible Belt, is the only state with such a requirement. Proponents argue that the measure is not solely religious, but has historical significance to the foundation of U.S. law. But an expert witness brought in by the plaintiffs argued against that legislation. Millions of people with private health insurance would be able to pick up over-the-counter pregnancy prevention methods, such as condoms, the morning-after pill, and birth control pills for free under a new rule the White House proposed on Monday. Right now, health insurance must cover the cost of prescribed contraception, including prescription birth control or even condoms that doctors have issued a prescription for. But the new rule would expand that coverage, allowing millions of people on private health insurance to pick up free condoms, birth control pills, or morning-after pills from local storefronts without a prescription. Tropical storm Oscar chugged toward the Bahamas today after making landfall in Cuba as a Category 1 hurricane, killing at least 6 people as it unleashed heavy rains on an island also hit by an unrelated massive power outage. Oscar was located 45 miles southeast of Long Island in the Bahamas this morning. It had winds of 40 miles an hour and was moving north-northeast at 12 miles an hour, according to the National Hurricane Center. The center said Oscar is at best barely a tropical storm at this time. Over in the Lone Star State, Texas coach Steve Sarkisian said Monday the number 5 Longhorns have a passionate fan base that it needs to use better discretion after the school was fined and threatened with further sanctions by the Southeastern Conference. This is over fans throwing water bottles and trash onto the field during the loss to number 1 Georgia. Texas fans pelted the field in the third quarter Saturday night after an apparent pass interference penalty against the Longhorns. It prompted the game to be briefly delayed for cleanup before the penalty was ultimately reversed. School administrators and SEC officials condemned the acts on Sunday. After finding the officials made the correct call, the SEC fined Texas $250,000 and said the school must meet requirements assigned by the SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey. Those requirements include using available resources to find and suspend fans who threw debris on the field or at Georgia's sideline, reviewing alcohol availability policies, and providing a report of the school's findings to the SEC. That'll do it for this AFN News Update. Thanks so much for watching. You can find much more news from a Christian perspective right now at afn.net. I'm Bronson Woodruff. Tropical storm Oscar chugged toward the Bahamas. Tropical storm Oscar chugged. Good grief. Speak, man. Tropical storm Oscar chugged toward the Bahamas on Tuesday. No, today.